Braulio Perez of NJ.com here with Patrick Lanny here to talk non-public Group 4 semifinals. We got St. Peter's Prep versus Bergen Catholic. Pat, this could be one heck of a showdown.
Yeah, we've been waiting for the rematch, and people are going to count out Bergen Catholic like they have all season. They lost to St. Peter's Prep by 49-20 in the regular season, and they weren't fast enough. They couldn't keep up. You heard it over and over again. But I think they found ways to get better defensively. It's shown all season long. And just they've been playing with that chip on their shoulder, and I think Coach Nunzio Campanelli has a great game plan and just a great philosophy to really embrace that underdog role in this game. And I think it's going to be a close game, and I'm really looking forward to it.
When they faced off, that was a September 11th kickoff that night, and St. Peter's Prep, we were there. They smacked, and the score was 49-20, but it easily could have been a lot worse.
Absolutely. For
BC. However, this is a new team. They've played, like you said, with a chip on their shoulder. They lost Jarrett Guantano, but they haven't really missed a step. It's almost like they've improved.
Right. Corey Garn's giving them a different look at quarterback. He's just a playmaker, and when it comes down to the wire, close game situations, he's just that senior that you want to have the ball in his hands, and he's just found ways to lead this team down the stretch. And when you play tight games like that, I think it builds character, and I think they're tested, and I think they're going to take this one to the wire too. But I know also St. Peter's Prep is the team we've seen all season just light people up. The offense is explosive, and I know you've seen it all season, so why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, St. Peter's Prep, Brandon Wimbush at quarterback, he continues to just be so impressive. Game after game, he's putting up over 300 yards, 3 or 4 touchdowns. And then, guys like Corey Cattle, Minka Fitzpatrick, KJ Gray. I mean, they've got so many offensive weapons. Colton Huber, a guy.
Haven't heard that one before.
Not a lot of people talk about him, but in the last game, I think he had 6 receptions for 90 yards and a touchdown. He's been one of their most consistent receivers all season. I've been really impressed with his play.
Is that the thing with them? They just have so many playmakers, and they can hurt you with so many different players that makes them a special team.
Exactly. And another guy I'll throw at you, Dennis James. He had a touchdown catch last season, and I'm sure that's not a name you've heard of a whole lot.
I haven't heard him at all.
Yeah, so they've got so many guys. So it's going to be tough for BC to stop that offense. So, I got to ask you, though, Pat, what's your prediction for this game?
You know what? I'm a Bergen Catholic guy. I've seen him a lot this year, and I think when it comes to it, they win those close game situations. They buckle down, and they find ways to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it. Personally, I think St. Peter's is definitely the better team. But just something happens to this Bergen Catholic in games, and I think it might be that special moment for them this game. And I'm going to take Bergen Catholic in a 1 or 2 point game to pull off the big time upset.
You're calling the upset, huh?
I'm calling the upset. I know you're probably not going with the upset.
Well, you're right there, because I'm not going with the upset. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be the complete opposite of the first time that these two teams face. But I'm still going to go with St. Peter's Prep. I'll go Mardors 35-21.
That seems appropriate, and I think that's how a lot of people feel this game's going to go.
Well, I guess we'll find out on Saturday. Check back to NJ.com. We'll have complete coverage of that game.